Yeah, I'm seeing some people jumping in the stream, guys. We got our body fusion class today. Gonna be cutting off here in a couple of minutes. Shouldn't really need anything for equipment. Body weight works just fine. We will have some like squat leg stuff, some single leg RDLs here early on in class if you want to have weight, if you think that'll be necessary to get the blood flow going. Otherwise, if you want to kick it all body weight, we can do that too. And we're gonna get started here in a couple minutes. For those of us here in the stream, guys, I'll have you guys start off here, arm circles here, nice and small going forward. Eventually, you start making those arms bigger and bigger until you're taking full reps there, all the way at the top. Jessica, hey, glad to have you back here after you're out of office. And yep, we'll just start going here, arm circles here. We don't need any weights today. Body weight should do fine, but we will have some I will say like lower body stuff that if you wanted to have some light weights for, squats, RDLs, pulse stuff that you're welcome to, but otherwise body weight tends to work well for us there. Stubborn eights maybe, but and go ahead, guys, start giving us those backwards arm circles here if we haven't. Take a few reps there at the top. Start giving me those hamstrings and chest openers right there. And high knees for me right there. You don't need any weights. If you want weights early on in class, we'll be doing some lower body stuff, squats, RDLs, pulse squats. So you can have weights for those if you want. Otherwise, body weight will work. Give me butt kicks right there. And hug those knees in. Give me some squats right there. Once you even out. And give me those calf raises at the top of the squats here. Squat with the calf raise at the top. And let's go rocking on those ankles here. Heel to toe. And give me those lunges here, forwards or backwards. You also just give me that mountain climber stretch. Even out there, let's go side shifters from there here, attacking those adductors here, or at least targeting them. But you're more than welcome to stay low as well, get those glutes activated. And let's go hip openers right there for me. Even out, we'll go the opposite direction here. Knee from the out to the in. And relax, get a little bit more stretching in if you want here. We're going to start off in a moment here, lower body. And we are going to go squat pulse into squat holds, into side lunges, and then into single leg RDLs here. We're going to be going a couple sets of each of those through that series. So like I said, if you want to have weights there for it, and if you think it's necessary to get the blood flow going, that's okay. If you'd rather utilize this as more of a strict recovery body weight, that's okay too. Like I said, we're going to start off squat pulses. Eventually, all you guys relax there. We'll go into holds and continue on with the progression. Let's go pulse here in 2, 1, begin. Try to get as low as possible here. And again, focus on pressing through those heels, activating the glutes here, trying to get that blood flow going throughout the entire hip here. Give me 2 full-time squats here, 2 full squats. And from the top here, we're pretty much just going to go into a hold in 2, 1. Just go on down, squat, hold here for me. Squat, hold there. Weights optional there as well. If you ever need a break from the hold, give me a couple of squats here. Again, main purpose here is to just get blood flow, get those muscles warmed up here. 2, 1 here. We're going into side lunges next here. We can go dynamic or we can go with those feet planted here, but both legs are going to be alternating. Again, weights optional. Let's go in 2, 1, begin. Three, 2, 1 here. We're going to go single leg RDL here. Weights optional. Let's go left foot first. So we're all on the same page here. Left foot, we're going in 2, 1, begin. Again, main goal here, get some stretch in that hamstring. Try to keep those hips parallel to the ground here. Try not to let that hip open up as we're leaning down. And switch. Same thing. Other side, go ahead. There you go. Focus on the hamstring here. Comfortably testing that range of motion limit. And 2, 1 here. We're coming back up here. We're getting ready back for squat pulses here. Squat pulses, weights optional. We'll go ahead though in 2, 1, begin. Again, if you ever feel like you need to take a break, fine to give me some full range squats. Love to see that. It's also okay to just come up here, take a break, shake out the legs here. Again, main goal here is to get some blood flow going back into the legs here, get some recovery in today. And give me 5 full motion squats here from the top to start us off. And 5 there. We're going to go squat hold here. Weights optional again. Again, if you ever need the break, feel free to just come up full range squats, but otherwise go ahead and hold right there for me. Breathe through it here. Squeeze through those glutes. Way to redirect, press through those heels. Don't let that torso, that trunk here relax too much. 2, 1. Relax there. We're going back into side lunges here. Let's get those legs moving. We're going in. 2, 1. Begin. Try to focus on getting that movement through the glute as much as possible. Trying to not let that force transfer too much forward on the toes. It will a little bit, especially if we're going this dynamic. Two, 1 here. We're going back to RDLs if we want the weights. That's okay. We're going to start off left leg though again. Again, focus on that hamstring. Let's go in 2, 1, begin. Four, 3, 2, 1. I'll have you guys switch over. Same thing, other leg. Go ahead right there. Four, 3, 2, 1 here. Set those weights down. Grab some water here. Back to me in a second. First activity back is going to be some caterpillars. Again, focusing on those hamstrings. Like I said, we're going to come back here. We got hams or caterpillars first or inchworms. You can do the normal way that we always do. You can either just walk out the hands or just walk out the feet, or you can go down, walk out the hands, come back up, then switch to walk back the feet. Again, just another opportunity to target those hamstrings in a different way. Of course, you can also just keep it one mode of transportation here if we're limited with space, especially if we're at home, or if we're more comfortable with one type. Otherwise, we're going caterpillars here in 2, 1, begin. Don't feel like you have to stand up at the top. You can if you want. Otherwise, if you want to stay low here, get the hamstring stretch continuously. That's okay with me. Also, not a race here. Nice and slow here to warm up those hamstrings is awesome. Ten seconds here, maybe 2 reps. Or just 1 if we're going pretty slow, which is, like I said, A-okay. 2, 1, Relax there. What we're going here next is we're going from that high plank. We've done it before. We're going to reach back like we're reaching for that ankle. Or the other option is we're going to cross that knee if maybe we don't want to go into that pike position today. We're going there in 4, 3, 2, 1. Go for me right there, you guys. Go back to or start in that high plank position. So those hips down, and then you pick those hips up as you're reaching back. There we go. Two and 1 here. We're going to go tabletop position. We're going to go a couple sets of cat cows here. Cat cows, we're going to, just going to go alternating here back and forth. 3, 2, 1, begin. Focus on your breathing here. Nice deep breaths and deep exhales as well. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 here. We're going to go into bird dogs here. Opposite arm, opposite leg. I want everybody's right arm to reach out and their left leg to reach back here. So we're all in the same place and we are holding, not alternating. We'll go in 3, 2, 1, begin. Let's try to pick up those wrists a little bit here. Awesome. And 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll have you guys switch over. Same thing, other side. Let's go in 2, 1, begin. Three, 2, 1 here. We're going to switch over pretty much the opposite. We're going dead bugs here off our back, opposite of that tabletop position where those arms and those knees are reaching up. And then we're extending opposite arm, opposite leg, and we are going to alternate this whole time, no holds. Let's go in 2, 1, begin. Ten more seconds. And 2, 1, relax. Here we're going to stay pretty much on our backs. We're going to go switching between 2 exercises. We're going to start off knee raises, or pretty much knee tucks, however you want to call them. After that, we're going to go flutter kicks when I tell us to switch. But starting in by tucking in those knees, working on those hip flexors, working on those lower abdominals, hands beneath the low back if we need to maintain that spinal. And we'll go here, knees in 2, 1, begin. You're trying to extend those feet just above the ground. Three, two, one here. Now we're going flutter kicks in 2, 1, begin. Four, three, two. We're giving me one more set here. Knee tucks first, knee tucks first. We're going back in. 3, 2, 1, back to it. Water after these, then we'll stay back down on the mats after that. 5, 4, 3, 2, one more set here of flutter kicks for me. We're off in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Three, 2, 1. Relax there, guys. Grab me some water. We're going to come back down to the mats. We're going to give me a hip abduction on our side here after that. But first, let's grab some water. We'll have everybody on our left side as well as we're at home here, which means our right leg is the working leg. Hip abduction, we're going to keep that foot pointed forwards at all times, so we're not going to allow it to externally rotate for us to get more range of motion. I want us just to go as far as we can keep that foot pointed forwards. Otherwise, we're going to go here in 3, 2, 1, begin. And I want everybody pulsing here at the top here, pulsing at the top. That'll have you lower your foot just a little bit there. Yep, right, perfect. Right there. And relax here. We're going to switch over. Same thing, other side. We'll go in 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. And I want everybody here pulsing at the top there. Awesome, awesome. Two, one, relax here. We're going to go forward, face down towards the ground here. Superman, Superwoman's here. Finish this off. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Those arms can be fully extended out. That's harder, or they can be a little bit closer, almost like making a W with those arms. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Grab some water here. We're going to be back in a V stretch to start us off. Exhale here on that V stretch. I thought you were doing some wrist stretches, so I was letting you just go. And let's reach over to the right side for us. Transfer over to the left side there for me. You put that left leg forward here. We're going to put that right leg over, and you're going to hug in that glute for me, or you can twist around if you prefer. Switch for me right there. And we're going to come on up here. Let's go quad stretch from the top. Switch for me right there. If you guys relax, we're going to go one arm over the back of the head here, tricep or lat stretch. If you want to lean into the lat right away, I'll let you guys do that here. If you want to start in the tricep, I'll let you guys choose when and if you want to lean into that lat as well. And I'll have you guys switch for me there. Same concept here. You can start in that tricep if you want. Choose when and if you want to lean into that lat, or you can spend all the time in the lat. All right, you guys relax here. Come back to me. Let's shrug those shoulders forwards and backwards a couple times for me. Then we'll squeeze those shoulders nice and tight. Let them drop down. Bring the chin with it down to the chest. We'll stretch the back of our necks. And all of you guys raise up there, head tilts back now, chin to the ceiling. We'll stretch the front of our necks. Return to center. Let's go same ear, one ear, same side, shoulder here, side of our neck. Let's raise it up. Give me that same thing, other side. Relax there, and that is our Wednesday for us. Jessica, I hope the stream worked out well. It seemed we had a message pop up, but I guess it was all right. All right, thank you guys for joining in, and Jessica, we'll see you next time. Hopefully, glad that you're back from out of office.